Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Cook and Bake with Samer. Today we're going to make a very easy recipe. I'm going to bake a loaf of banana bread. Ingredients are very simple. I've already preheated my oven at 340 degrees. I'm going to be using 4 ripe bananas, 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, a third cup of regular sugar and a third cup of brown sugar. We're going to use 2 eggs at room temperature. We're going to also use 6 tablespoons of butter that are soft to mix with the sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And there's something else I'm going to add today. The camera crew. Oh, they're making me laugh. They're giving me peace sign too. They wanted some kind of nuts in it, but I don't want any nuts. So here's my plan. I'm going to make half of it with, I'm going to put the 1/4 cup of pecan nuts. It just happened that's what I had. You can use walnuts, you can use all kind of different nuts in there, and the other half won't have any. We'll see together how it's going to turn out. Let's start. Here I have the 6 tablespoons of butter. As you could see, I also cut them up into like 4 pieces here, just mainly to help the machine mixing it a little bit here. And if you don't have a stand mixer, you can also use the hand mixer. It's okay. There we go. It's going. I'm going to add in there the 1/3 cup of regular sugar, and then we'll add the 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I have a 1/3 cup here. There we go. The brown sugar could be light brown or dark brown. I'm going to pack it a little bit as well. It's going to be packed. So there we go. There. We're going to mix it until it's really well mixed. I'm going to use a spatula to help it out a little bit as well. And while it's mixing, I'm going to crack 2 large eggs at room temperature, and then I'm going to whip them as well. I cracked the eggs here, and now I'm going to whip them here real quick. There. This is nice. I can make an omelet with these eggs. Look how good they look. And in the meantime, look at the sugar and the butter. Let me help them out a little bit and see how they're doing with the spatula here. Oops. Oh, they're nice. They're mixed really well together. Let me add the eggs, and then I'll mix them a little bit, and then I will sift the flour and the other ingredient, the other dry ingredients. Mix them up and then add them to this here. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful here. You go. These guys need some help too. There we go. I'm going to mix them for about 1 minute on speed one. Then I'm going to put it on speed two so I can mix them well together, the eggs and the butter and the sugar, for a couple more minutes. The whole prepping and getting the banana bread ready really takes no longer than 15 minutes. Um it's very simple and easy to do. So while our usually would be while our eggs and sugar mixing, we would be doing some other things. Also, I prepped. I'm using a 9-inch pan. If you only have an 8-inch pan, uh, you would add to the cooking time a little bit more. Again, I'm preheating it, or already preheated at 340. And this 9-inch pan, I'm going to set the timer for an hour, and then I'll check it with the toothpick to see if everything is well. If it needs more, we'll do it in 5-minute increments. And if I see it maybe more moist, I can add another 10 minutes before. Because remember, every time we open the oven, we lose some heat. But if you're using the 8-inch pan, I would start with 1 hour, but probably most likely it's going to be about an hour and 10 to an hour and 15 at the temperature of 340. And I used about 1 tablespoon of butter really on this. And I did it by hand. That way it's a little thicker, and uh, we're only putting 6 tablespoons of butter in it anyway. So now I'm going to sift the flour, and as I said, we're going to have 1 3/4 cups of flour, and this measuring cup here, it's half a cup, so we'll have 3 of these plus a quarter. In this one, I won't use my special measuring that you're used to how I measure, but with bacon, we really need to be more precise than to try to just estimate. Let's see here, a quarter. There. All right, we're done with the flour. And here I have the 1 teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. It's easy. They're sifted and mixed. And I'm going to add to them the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This one I'm going to use my special measuring device here. There we go. We don't want it too salty, so I'm going to go and put half a teaspoon of the vanilla extract. But we need to mash our bananas, and I'm also going to chop our pecan nuts there. And but again, we're almost done. It's so quick, so easy. You'll enjoy it. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I have 4 ripe bananas, and the easiest way really to take care of the bananas is smush them with a fork, and here, I'm trying to show you the size of the banana, but it broke. But there, you can see the sizes. They're not very big. They're not small. They're kind of medium size. Uh, if you don't put enough bananas, yes, it won't be as moist. If you put too much, you just might need to cook it a little bit longer. That's the only thing that will happen. So, and the reason we don't need to put a lot of sugar in there is also because the bananas themselves are very sweet. See, a bowl like this makes it really nice because they want to escape from the bottom and move to the side, and then you catch them. They won't run away from you. See, there they are. See, this is real time of taking care of the bananas. No shortcuts, no nothing. See? You can almost also see I'm doing almost like if I'm doing an egg or something. There. Look at that. They're creamy and nice. They are ready to go with the group. When it comes to the here, let me move these out of your way. When it comes to there are so many ways. Obviously you can chop them with put them inside the bag and bang on them. You can put them inside the food processor to chop them. What I'm going to put for half the loaf, as I said, a quarter cup, but it's a quarter cup of the chopped. If they're still whole, I will use about half a cup for the whole. But because after you chop them, they'll become smaller. So there we go. I'm going to chop them this way. It is a simple method for me. I could do it faster, but I don't want to. I'll make a mess, and I'm using the small cutting board. If I was using the bigger cutting board, I would go to town on it, And this small cutting board is nice. I don't have to turn anything. I just turn the board. Look at that. This is nice. We'll have to ask the camera crew if they're happy with the size of these. They're good? You like it? Okay, good. I'm glad. We always want the customer to be happy. There. Actually, after chopping them right now, really, I don't know. Is that too much, you think, or is that okay? You're okay? All right. So actually, no, they still come up about half a cup. So we're putting half a cup. We improvise. So there we are. Now, then we'll figure out how we're going to put just in half of it. We have to be creative. Let's go to the, actually, I'll bring it here and I'll mix them by hand. I'm going to bring this here. There we go. Let's add the flour and the baking soda. Here we go. It's all in here. Now we will fold them in a little bit here and mix them to dry with the wet ingredients. There we go. And the mixture here is not going to be like a loaf of bread, and it's not going to rise or anything like that. Now I'm going to add the bananas. There. This is really good, and banana bread lasts a long. You put it in the fridge, you'll enjoy it for over a week. You can warm it up in a little bit in the toaster, and then you can eat it just like that. It doesn't usually need to add butter or anything to it. So we're going to mix it probably another 2 minutes. If you wanted to not mix it as much by hand, you could have done it in the machine. But there we go. This is good. Oh, this is nice. The bananas smell so nice. It's even though they are ripe, but they're not smelling like old bananas. They're smelling nice and fresh. And this is good, huh? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we cut it in half like this, and then we put the nuts here. No, I think this is too much. We have to put just a quarter cup. Because look, half here It'll be too much. Yes, yes. I put a little bit, and then I'll become creative. Let me here. I'll put a little bit in here. Your side is on this side. Don't forget. There we go. And then here. There. We want the camera crew to be happy. We don't want them to turn the movie off, and then they'll say, "Yeah, I'm recording." And then I look and there's nothing there. So you got to keep them happy. That's another tip. Keep the camera crew happy. As you all know, it is my adorable wife over here. There, we are done. We are done. Use my finger here, get all that out. We are having fun cooking. See, that's what it's all about. I think she's going to get 2/3. I'm gonna get a third. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh man. All right. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go. Let me wash my finger real quick, and we're going to put it in the oven at again 340. We're gonna set it for an hour. I have it set with my oven. When I have it set at the low level, it's still sitting a little bit higher, so not lowest, but you don't want the bread to be too high because then it'll get browned on top and not cooked as well on the bottom. So it's on the lower shelf. If you want to see over here, see how my oven, it's the bottom one just sits a little bit higher. So you see it? Good? Okay. See you in an hour. It's been an hour. It's been, let's see how it is. It's been smelling so good throughout the house with the banana, the bread, all the combo. Look at it. Look how beautiful it looks like. Look how it opened up in the middle. It rose a little bit too. That's from the baking soda there. But no, I could feel it even without pulling the toothpick out. It's excellent, excellent, nothing. It's excellent. I could feel how moist it is. And so now we're going to set it on the side for maybe 15 minutes. Then I'll take it out of the pan and set it on a rack for it to cool. I know usually it's best to eat even a few hours later, but we'll try it. Maybe if we don't try it in a couple hours, we'll try a little bit later. And thank you for being with me today. It's, as you see, it was great. It was really easy. I'll have the recipe and I'll have the ingredients. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and so we can keep in touch. You take care. We'll come back when we eat. It's been it was sitting on the cooling rack for about an hour. So now let's dig in. I think this is my side. We'll find out. Here, let's see. No, that's not my side. Oh. Let's see. I'll cut another piece. It's so moist. It's so moist, unbelievable. It's so good. Let me just show you the slice here. I don't know if you could see how it's not dry. It's cushy, fluffy, almost like just like a regular bread. It's amazing. Let's try here. Try a couple pieces. Mm. It's not sweet. It's not sweet. It just it's amazing. It's moist. It's crunchy on the outside. This edge here. It's not overdone. It's not underdone. Mm. The camera crew stuff is good too. I'm eating it now. Don't tell them. Don't forget to subscribe. Try it and let me know how it turns out with you. You can try different things. You can even add like a little cinnamon. You can even add some chocolate chips in there, or just have it plain. I haven't tried it with pistachios yet. I was thinking about that earlier, but that might be good too. All right. Until next time. Good. Oh, it's always good to hear from you. Bye bye.